In our everyday lives, we perceive time as a linear progression from past to present to future. This perception shapes our experiences, decisions, and even our fears. However, a deeper exploration reveals that the nature of time is far more complex and intriguing. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity revolutionized our understanding of time, suggesting that it is not an absolute entity, but a relative and fluid dimension. This realization aligns remarkably with spiritual philosophies that view time as a mental construct rather than an objective reality. Einstein's theory of relativity introduced the concept that time is intertwined with space, forming a four-dimensional continuum known as space-time. According to this theory, time is not a constant. It can stretch, compress, and even loop, depending on the relative motion and gravity of objects. In Einstein's own words, the distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. This nonlinearity implies that the past, present, and future are not fixed points but rather part of a malleable continuum. For spiritual scholars, this scientific perspective offers profound insights into the nature of existence and consciousness. The linear progression of time often fosters a fear of running out of time, creating anxiety and limiting our perception of the infinite potential of each moment. However, when we embrace the concept of non-linear time, we can transcend these fears and experience a sense of eternal presence. This shift in perspective allows us to understand that consciousness is not confined by the linear march of time, but exists beyond it, continually evolving and expanding. The psychological arrow of time is determined by the observer. It is where our experiences and memories are stored, states Julian Barbour, a British physicist. This psychological construct of time significantly impacts our mental and emotional well-being. The fear of the future and regrets of the past can overshadow our present, robbing us of the joy and peace that comes with living in the now. By recognizing that time is a mental construct, we can break free from the constraints of past and future, allowing ourselves to fully immerse in the present moment. This immersion opens the door to experiencing the timeless nature of our true self, an eternal consciousness that is always in the now. Moreover, the feeling of eternity and the understanding that consciousness exists forever is a liberating realization. It shifts our focus from the fear of running out of time to the joy of infinite possibilities. Eckhart Tolle, a renowned spiritual teacher, emphasizes, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. This understanding empowers us to enhance our consciousness and explore the infinite potential within each moment. It allows us to see that what might take millennia in linear time can be transformed in a quantum instant, where the infinite is accessible in the now. In the realm of spiritual exploration, the non-linearity of time encourages us to delve into deeper states of consciousness where time loses its grip. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and contemplation help us to experience the timeless nature of our being. These practices reveal that our true essence is not bound by the clock, but exists in a state of eternal presence, where each moment is a gateway to the infinite. The nonlinearity of time, as illuminated by Einstein's theories and embraced by spiritual traditions, invites us to transcend the limitations imposed by the linear perception of time. It encourages us to experience the eternal now, free from the fears and anxieties associated with past and future. By understanding that time is a mental construct, we can unlock the infinite potential of each moment and live in harmony with the timeless nature of our true self. This profound realization not only liberates us from the psychological constraints of time, but also opens the door to a deeper, more fulfilling experience of life and consciousness.